Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for TAO price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and as we see, of course, higher prices for today for TAO. Nice movement for the weekend, I would say. I'm impressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse finishing, of course, wave 1 or a wave A, 3 corrective wave, of course, finishing a wave 2 or a wave B. After both case scenario, you would like to see higher prices, and this is exactly what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wave 1 formation, probably as 1, 2, of course. Our time required for wave 2, which is a perfect time and level, would be in this green box, of course, or blue box here, based on perfect time and perfect fib. Now, as you can see, for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, we would like to see ABC to the downside. We already got an impulse, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave A, meaning this is a zigzag. 3 waves up, perfect, reaching the fib levels for a wave B, and then moving toward the downside for a wave C. Your wave C can be an impulse or an ending diagonal. So far, we have both case scenario, where we see, of course, a double 1, 2 probably as 1, 2 and 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, continuation toward the downside, hitting the perfect fib levels for a wave 2. Another scenario can be an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 would like to reach, for example, the 0.5 fib level. And as you can see, we have passed the 0.38 fib time, as you can see, which is required for a wave 2, the minimum requirement, I would say. But the perfect requirement for a fib time is 0.618. So preferably that, of course, we range still until we reach this area. Now, if we are in, of course, contracting a diagonal here, ending diagonal for a wave C, of course, you would like to have a shorter wave 5 than your wave 3, meaning you would like to see the price still under the 1-to-1 fib level, taken, of course, for this wave 5 in a diagonal. These are the perfect fib level for a wave 5, of course, where we could reach, of course, the 0.5 very nicely without reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, of course, here, and invalidation of this contracting diagonal. So I would suggest, guys, first thing is touching the 0.5. Once we get, of course, 5 waves up and 3 waves down and continuation toward the upside, this is a very, very good signal, of course, for a bullish scenario, finishing, of course, this wave 2 and moving for higher prices. Now, if we see, of course, that the price action move lower than the 0.5, reaching the 1-to-1 fib level, which is $315, I would say, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level for a zigzag here has been done. And your wave 2 is finished as 3 waves, and then we, of course, have a higher possibility to move towards the upside, of course. Now, if we take a look a little bit closer on the 1-hour chart here, we can see that this is moving impulsively toward the upside. So it is already telling us right now you got your 5 waves up. And in that case, of course, it opens different scenarios, right? So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very nice. I mean, if you are in a contracting diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 4 here should be corrective and not impulsive. However, if we take a look here, we have kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well for your wave 2, which it looks also impulsive. Now, where you have impulses in a contracting diagonal, where you start already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would like to continue as an impulse or as a contracting diagonals. And this is exactly what we are looking at. So now all the waves of this contracting diagonal are impulsive. And this gives a little bit higher possibility as well for a contracting diagonal, because of course this one is an impulse toward the downside, an impulse again for your wave 2, and another contracting diagonal for your wave 3, and also another impulse for your wave 4, and probably another impulse for your wave 5. In that case scenario, I would like to watch and see. In this case, if we get just 3 waves down and then moving toward the upside, breaking this, then you already got your confirmation for a bullish scenario. Meaning, if we get now 3 waves up and 3 waves down, right, and then continuation toward the upside, this is your level that you would like, of course, to break again for TAO for higher prices. So bullish scenario probability, right? So higher probability, I would say, yeah. So once you break this for higher, I would say, okay, yeah, we are probably in, of course, a bullish scenario, and this will be finished as WXY, not ABC anymore. Why? Because you probably have finished here as a zigzag and another zigzag and a third zigzag as W, X, and a Y. And this, of course, brings the scenario, the new scenario, that it has some possibility as W, X, and a Y, that we have finished exactly by hitting this fib level, right, for a wave 2, which is the 0.5, 366, and then moving for higher prices. So these are the key level, guys. If we move even for higher, it means, of course, yeah, this is a higher probability for bullish. Now, if you want a much more even confirmation for this, you can, of course, say, okay, if we take this high, invalidation directly for contracting diagonal, because you cannot have wave 4 longer than your wave 2. Once you get this, I would say confirmation directly for bullish scenario. And of course, let's say here confirmation of bullish. Now, it doesn't mean that it's gonna move directly toward the upside in one leg like this. Yeah, it's gonna, of course, retrace probably 3 waves and continuation. But once you hit this, it is a confirmation of a bullish scenario, because this is invalid as contracting diagonal. There is no more patterns toward the downside to be unfolded. This is the idea. And of course, as you can see, this wave here has reached the perfect time as expected. So we can remove this just to clean up. We have finished here. And then, of course, we would like to see, yeah, what's going to happen. Now, basically, if we move correctively and move up, you can say, okay, we are ready probably to move for higher correction and then even higher prices. Don't forget, this is a wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. That was it for TAO. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comment, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.